Welcome back to the early 2000s, a time when every game was either a gritty street racer, a military shooter, or a daring hybrid that didn't quite know what it was. Smuggler's Run Warzones, which was released for the PlayStation 2 in 2002, is one of those glorious experiments, chaotic, dusty, and criminally underrated. This game, created by Angel Studios, the same team that would later become Rockstar San Diego, was an off-road fever dream. It wasn't about winning polished races on asphalt, but about tearing across rugged terrain at full throttle, dodging cops, rival gangs and explosions, all while smuggling whatever you wanted. First and foremost, Smuggler's Run Warzones is not your grandma's Need for Speed. It's a raw, illegal cargo driving hallucination where you take on the role of a driver for a leading smuggling organization. Imagine Mad Max combined with the Fast and the Furious, just with additional mud and military vehicles. You pick up illegal cargo in massive, open-world war zones spanning scorching deserts, tangled Vietnamese jungles, and frozen Russian tundras, and deliver it before the feds, CIA, or rival gangs turn your buggy into Swiss cheese. You're not just racing, you're outrunning helicopters, dodging landmines, and using countermeasures like oil slicks and spike strips straight out of a Michael Bay film. The single-player campaign, titled Smuggler's Missions, begins simply, grab the goods, avoid patrols, and make the drop. However, as you progress through more than 30 missions across 3 sprawling environments, the heat increases. One moment you're bunny hopping a dune buggy over massive sand hills, nitro boosting toward a checkpoint. The next, you're in a high-speed chase through dense foliage, branches snapping like gunfire as enemy trucks ram your tailpipe. Every flip, slide, and crash feels earned thanks to the physics engine, which was groundbreaking at the time. Vehicles handle with satisfying weight, like a dream on asphalt, but transforms into a bucking Bronco off-road. As you advance, you unlock new vehicles, from the speedy ATV to the incredibly enjoyable hoverbikes. It's repetitive at times, fetch quest after fetch quest, but the increasing difficulty and environmental hazards ensure that no two runs are alike. Critics praised its addictive, heart-pounding action back then, and from my vantage point in 2025, that remains true. It's a solid 7-hour thrill ride that requires terrain mastery, rewards bold shortcuts, and punishes hesitation. Now, let's talk multiplayer, because Warzones really shines when you play with friends. The Turf Wars mode expands on the series' chaos with up to 4 players. You can play team-based smuggling relays, in which one player grabs the cargo while others provide cover fire, capture the flag variants with explosive payloads, and straight-up checkpoint races that devolve into vehicular demolition derbies. Picture this, you're in a split-screen frenzy, firing missiles at your friend's truck as it weaves through a blizzard. It's pure mayhem, no voice chat required, just screams and laughter. In an era before online lobbies, this couch co-op felt revolutionary, transforming your living room into a battleground. The AI can be idiots. They sometimes drive as if they've consumed too many energy drinks, but against humans, it's a blast that surpasses the majority of classic racing games. But let's be honest for a second, Warzones isn't perfect. While the graphics were ambitious in 2002 with their large draw distances and detailed textures, they appear blocky by today's standards. And the sound design, gruff radio chatter, and thumping rock tracks is adequate, but lacks the immersive Dolby punch of modern titles. Missions can be tedious if you don't enjoy trial and error navigation. Still, the game's appeal stems from its simple joy. No microtransactions, no battle passes, just you, the open wilds, and the thrill of the chase. So, how does Warzone stack up against its PS2 contemporaries? In the early 2000s off-road scene, it carved a unique niche. Take MotorStorm Arctic Edge or the original, wait, no, that's later, we're talking 2000 to 2002 vibes. Compared to the arcade flash of Ridge Racer 5, Warzones trades neon tracks for rugged realism, emphasizing strategy over straight-line speed. It's got shades of test drive off-road's bouncy buggies, but amps the stakes with armed pursuits and massive, explorable maps that dwarf anything in Excitebike or even the first Colin McRae rally. Where Gran Turismo 3 is obsessed with polished simulations, Warzones is the punk rock rebel, raw, rebellious, and playable. It didn't sell as well as GTA, but it captured the same Rockstar edge, freedom and chaos, where breaking the law feels liberating. Virtually, of course. Compared to its sequel, Smuggler's Run 2 Hostile Territory, Warzones is the definitive edition, more vehicles, expanded multiplayer, and extra countermeasures make it the one to boot up. Fast forward to 2025, and the racing genre has evolved into a hyper-realistic beast. SnowRunner's mud-slogging simulations make Warzones' terrains look like a sketch, complete with ray-traced puddles and procedural weather capable of swallowing entire PS2 levels. Forza Horizon 5? It's the open-world party Warzones dreamed of, complete with seamless festivals, cross-play mayhem, and off-road events set in photorealistic locations ranging from Mexico to Britain. And don't get me started on the Mud Runner series or the most recent Wreckfest, where destruction physics transform crashes into art. Modern games feature 4K resolution, haptic feedback that jolts your soul, and live service updates that keep communities engaged. Warzones can't compete on tech. There's no VR mode or daily challenges here, but that's its secret sauce. Pure, unfiltered fun without the fluff. Playing it now on emulators or original hardware reminds us why we fell for gaming, that raw excitement of discovery before algorithms told us what to like. It's like cracking open a time capsule. The graphics may flicker, but the heartbeat, still racing. In the end, I give Smuggler's Run Warzones an 8 out of 10. It's more than just a game. It's a throwback to arcade racing's golden age, flawed, fierce, and insanely entertaining. If you're a retro fan or looking for simple thrills in today's tech-heavy world, look for a copy. Start up the PS2, grab a friend, and smuggle some memories. Who knows? In this age of reboots, perhaps Rockstar will dust it off for a modern makeover. Until then, Warzones demonstrates one truth: some rides never grow old. Thank you for joining the run. Please like, subscribe, and share your favorite PS2 hidden gems in the comments. Next time, we'll tackle another console classic. Goodbye, smugglers!
For the Army Plus.